Can you believe what we're witnessing? Is this truly the beginning of the end, or just another chapter in LeBron James' legendary leverage game? The air in Los Angeles is thick with an unprecedented tension, a palpable sense of unease as the Lakers, one of the NBA's most storied franchises, find themselves at critical crossroads, with LeBron James, the undisputed king, issuing a thinly veiled ultimatum about his future and the team's championship aspirations hanging precarious in the balance. A seismic shift feels imminent. This isn't just about a trade. It's about the very soul of the Lakers and whether they can navigate a future without their aging but still dominant superstar. For years, we've seen this movie before. LeBron James, with his impending free agency, subtly or not so subtly pressuring his front office to make win-now moves. From Cleveland to his early years in purple and gold, it's been a masterclass in strategic influence. But what if this time the script is flipped? What if this isn't just a leverage play, but a genuine desire for a new stage? Zach Lowe of The Ringer, a voice revered for his analytical depth, initially thought he was watching a familiar rerun. Yet, as he peeled back the layers on the Zach Lowe show, a more unsettling truth began to emerge. I think this is more than that because there's no player option on the other end of this, Lowe stated, his voice carrying the weight of revelation. This is it. This is the end of the contract. This isn't the classic "I'll decide in the summer" narrative. This feels different. This feels like a philosophical chasm has opened between LeBron and the Lakers brass. I don't know if it's because there was a disagreement over a potential longer-term contract. Lowe mused, if it's a broader philosophical like, well, this is not my team anymore and I don't like how that feels. But this began to feel to me and the people around the league less like the classic LeBron leverage play, longer view window, and veering into like, does he want to be on a different team like now? The implication is staggering. The king, at 40 years old, might be ready to abdicate his Hollywood throne, not for more power, but for a clearer path to contention. The pressure on the Lakers front office intensified following comments from Rich Paul, LeBron's longtime agent and confidant. Paul, explaining James' decision to opt in rather than his customary opt-out and sign a new deal, laid bare his client's unwavering ambition. LeBron wants to compete for a championship, Paul told ESPN, a statement that resonated like a thunderclap across the league. He knows the Lakers are building for the future. He understands that, but he values a realistic chance of winning it all. We are very appreciative of the partnership that we've had for 8 years with Jeannie Buss and Rob Pelinka, and consider the Lakers as a critical part of his career. The words were respectful, but the message was unequivocal. LeBron's patience and his time are finite. He wants every season he has left to count. This newfound urgency from James comes on the heels of what many are calling a seismic organizational pivot by the Lakers. The trade for Luka Doncic, which saw them part ways with Anthony Davis, James' closest friend on the team and a fellow Clutch Sports client, was a clear signal. Upon Doncic's arrival, the Lakers swiftly catered his demands, a move exemplified by the rescinded Mark Williams trade, a maneuver that did not go unnoticed by James' camp. We understand the difficulty in winning now while preparing for the future, Paul continued, acknowledging the tightrope act the Lakers are attempting. We do want to evaluate what's best for LeBron at this stage in his life and career. He wants to make every season he has left count, and the Lakers understand that, are supportive and want what's best for him. But actions speak louder than words. The Lakers' first move in free agency, signing an improving 23-year-old wing Jake LaRavia after botching the Dorian Finney-Smith return talks, felt less like a championship contending move and more like a shrug. Perhaps, as many are now whispering, the writing is on the wall. So, if LeBron is truly looking for a way out, what could it look like? Zach Lowe's proposed trade scenario offers a tantalizing, albeit shocking, pathway. To me, the Knicks are the most interesting one because they could sell it as like if it's Anunoby and Mitchell Robinson or some combination of Anunoby, Mikal Bridges and Robinson, Lowe suggested. Imagine the Lakers flipping their soon-to-be 41-year-old superstar, an expiring salary, into a starting center in Mitchell Robinson and a much younger, elite defensive wing like OG Anunoby or Mikal Bridges. For Rob Pelinka, the Lakers' general manager, that would be considered a monumental win. Anunoby, Bridges, and Robinson are all elite defenders, Precisely the kind of players who could mask the defensive limitations of Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves, providing a much-needed backbone to the Lakers roster. It's a bold gamble, but one that could reshape the franchise for years to come, even if it means saying goodbye to the king. Beyond the potential LeBron trade, the Lakers' slow start at NBA free agency has them scrambling, linking them to a flurry of other high-profile names. DeAndre Ayton, the former #1 pick, is now available after receiving a buyout from the Portland Trail Blazers, and the Lakers are reportedly in hot pursuit, desperate for a legitimate center. But perhaps the most surprising development is their connection to Damian Lillard, following his unexpected release by the Milwaukee Bucks. The Athletic Sam Amick, Eric Nem, and Joe Vardon reported that the Lakers, alongside the Boston Celtics and Golden State Warriors, are pushing to sign Lillard immediately. However, this pursuit of Lillard comes with a significant asterisk. Lillard is recovering from an Achilles injury that could sideline him for the entire 2025-26 season. ESPN's Tim Bontemps and Jamal Collier reported that Lillard is not expecting to sign with a team this season. While at least the current expectation, sources said, is that Lillard won't sign with anyone for the 2025-26 season, they wrote. He now will get all the money owed him and will get the chance to spend the next 12 to 18 months rehabbing his injury, then choosing his next destination for the first time in his career as an unrestricted free agent. This means the intriguing trio of Lillard, James, and Doncic, if it ever materializes, might not take the court together until the 2026-27 season. Lillard, who was on a 2-year, $112 million contract with the Bucks, is likely to find a much more tepid market than the massive deals he signed in the past, given his injury and age. The question remains, how would landing an injured Lillard, who won't play for a year, impact LeBron's immediate urgency to win? The answer, frankly, is it wouldn't. So, where does this leave the Los Angeles Lakers? They are caught in a maelstrom of their own making, attempting to balance the immediate demands of a living legend with a long-term vision that seems to be pushing him away. The potential departure of LeBron James, once unthinkable, now looms as a very real possibility, a consequence of this seismic pivot that may have alienated their biggest star. Whether they trade him for defensive anchors or chase injured superstars, the Lakers are playing a dangerous game. The king wants to win now, and if Hollywood can't provide that stage, he might just take his talents elsewhere, leaving behind a legacy of championships, but also a lingering question. Was it all worth it? What are your thoughts on the Lakers' strategy and LeBron's future? Do you think he'll be traded, or will he finish his career in purple and gold? Drop your comments below and let us know what you think. And if you found this report insightful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more exclusive content.